So hi all. Today we will gonna discuss about all our read requests using ML. So first of all, we have to open the VS Code to run the code. So first we have to import the libraries like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib as well as Seaborn. So you can check here. So we are importing these libraries. Later we have to import the warnings messages. If there is any warnings, it will ignore it. So after ignoring, we have to add the ola.csv file. So it is an extra input for it. So we'll add certain rows as well as columns here. We are adding here 6 columns and 24 rows. So we're adding date, time, num request, temperature, weather, holiday, and special events. So we ha- so we have to read this file. So we are mentioning pd.read.csv and ola.csv file. So here we kept it as a ola.csv. So later we have to print the df.head file. So the remaining part is not required, so I'm deleting it. So up to we have to print the here read.csv file. So I'm running this code. First we have to compile it, and later we have to execute. So we are getting the first 5 rows here. So here we are inserted 24 rows, but we are getting only 5 rows. Because of this, it will read as the first five rows. So the remaining rows are not required. So it will only read the first 5 rows. Later we have to print the size of the holo.csv file. So how many rows and how many columns it will show. So I'm printing it once again. Print holo df.shape. So it will give a number of rows and columns as well. So I'm running this once again. So I'm deleting the existing one. So we'll getting 24 rows and 6 columns. So here I also mentioned 24 rows as well as 6 columns. That's it. And as well as we need df.info, means it will show the accuracy like 25% as well as 50% and maximum accuracy. So we have to print df.info or df.describe. Anyone is sufficient. So df.describe. How to compile it once again and how to run it. Df.describe. So here we are getting wait one second. Df.describe. So I'm checking once whether it I'm correctly mentioned or not. So df.describe.t. So I forgot to mention .t. So I'm copying this code and again pasting this code in here. So df.describe. So we have to print it. Print describe.t. So I'm again compiling the code now. So it will show the num request, temperature, special events, and also accuracy. Previously mentioned the 25% accuracy or minimum, and as well as maximum. So we have to insert new columns as well. So we need to importing the new columns data into the VS Code file. So I'm importing the new columns like date, time as well. So I'm importing it from Google. So paste it in VS Code. So we have to print it now. So we have to mention print here, print df.head. So it will show the new columns. Earlier we have holiday and special events as the last. Now we are getting date and time as well once compiling the code execution. So I will delete the existing one. Okay, now I'm again compiling the code now. Executing the code. So it will show any no errors. So earlier we have the special events here. Now we are getting date and time as well. So that's the thing. So if you want to import month, year, and week as well, you can have the other code as well. So I'm copying the code now from Google. So df. So here it shows the date, day, month, and year as well. So I'm copying this code and pasting here. So we are adding new columns like day, month, and year. So I'm printing it once again. Print df.head. So I'm deleting the existing one, otherwise it will become Linux. So nowhere else in compiling the code. So earlier we have date time as well. Now we are getting day, month, and year as well. So and as well as we are getting the size of the data. So it will give 5 rows and 11 columns. Earlier we have 6 columns. Now we are having 11 columns because we are inserted. We are adding extra 5 columns here. So if you want to uh, insert more number of columns as well, so now these columns are sufficient. Otherwise it will be clumsy, and it will be uh, readability is quite we can't understand how many what the data we are inserting. So because of the readability, 5 to 11 columns are sufficient. Otherwise it will be like more clumsy, so we can't get the data. So that's it. So this is the final code override request using machine learning. So also we can import several things like whether the suppose if the day is um, rainy, the prices may be higher, or if suppose during the night times the prices of the cab will be so high. So we'll also write the code for that. But it so these codes are sufficient for it. So it is not an extra field. So that's it. Thank you.